For my part, I will present the introduction, deliberate, and conclusion for our project. In conclusion, we have a logo background and historical, which is a summary of the project. Tenaga Nasional Berhad, TNB corporate logo, represent the company ongoing objective to serve the needs of the country while placing a fresh emphasis on our vibrant future. Significant, the light bulb, a widely recognized example of electricity use, serve as the foundation for the TNB corporate identity. The bulb shape resemble a T, which is stand for Tenaga, is energy. Business name, the foundation of Tenaga Nasional Berhad, is summed up in its name. The corporate logo features it with. I will explain about introduction company of TNB. First, leading Malaysia utility business Tenaga Nasional Berhad is present throughout the Asian, including the UK, Kuwait, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and lastly is India. As of December 2022, TNB overall gross portfolio in the renewable energy industry included mostly of a solar, wind, and hydro energy generation asset. It's also included in Malaysia of a large hydro energy in the UK, Turkey, and India. TNB not only generate the majority of country of power but also transport and distribute all of the electricity in Sabah, the Federal Territory of Labuan and Peninsula Malaysia. As of December 31, 2022, 10.6 million clients we served by TNB with energy. So we excited to keep working to make sure that tomorrow is better and brighter for everyone. Purpose TNB together with the brighter life through innovative and sustainable solution towards and better world. Aspiration for TNB company to be a leading provider and energy solution in Malaysia and international. Core value for TNB company, which is integrity, collaborative, professionalism, customer centricity, forward thinking, and mindful. Last part of about introduction, I will explain the historical of TNB. First, Central Electricity Board (CEB), the majority of generating units were tiny operator of variety of fuels up until the middle of the 1920s, including water power, charcoal, low-grade coal, local wood, and significant oil. Large-scale planning, significant international money infusion, and the employing of foreign technical specialists become vital as the rapidly rising demand for power continued to materialize. Thus, on September 1, 1949, the Central Electricity Board (CEB) was founded and put into action. After the board was established in April 1946, it was to integrate three significant projects that the Electricity Department had evaluated: a recognition of a national grid, the Connaught Bridge Power Station, and the Cameron Highland.
Introduction to the founding date and founder. Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) was formed in 1990 by the Electricity Supply Successor Company. TNB is the largest electricity utility in Malaysia. Datuk Sri I.R. Baharin has been the President and Chief Executive Officer since 1st March 2021. He brings over 35 years of diverse experience in the energy sector, including network planning, construction services, business development, and engineering services. From 2007 to 2013, Datuk Sri I.R. Baharin served as the Managing Director of Sabah Electricity Sdn Bhd, a majority-owned subsidiary of TNB that oversees the generation, distribution, and supply of power to Sabah and Labuan. Prior to his latest appointment, he was Chief Distribution Network Officer.
Market structure. A monopoly is a market structure where a single producer or seller controls the whole supply of a specific good or service, giving them considerable market power. In a monopoly, the monopolist is the only supplier of a particular good or service, and there is no competition from other manufacturers of Tenaga Nasional Berhad TNB, a significant participant in the Malaysian electricity industry, functions within the confines of a monopoly market structure, which is categorized by the presence of a single provider of a given good or service. TNB is the biggest electricity utility company in Malaysia, so it probably has a significant market share thanks to its high capital requirements, which prevent new competitors from entering the market. The business works in a controlled environment where pricing and governmental policies are in effect. TNB's position in the market requires examining its financial performance, including revenue, profitability, and stock performance. TNB's market position is further enhanced by its initiative in renewable energy, which demonstrates its commitment to sustainability and environmental responsibility. It is essential to keep an eye on industry advancement and global economic trends in order to forecast TNB's prospects for the future and its capacity to handle new opportunities and challenges in the ever-changing electricity market.
The characteristic of TNB's company. The first one is market dominance. TNB's company hold a dominant position in a Malaysian electricity market. This company is being a sole provider of electricity transmission and distribution in Peninsular Malaysia. TNB operates in a various segment of power industry, including power generation, transmission, and also distribution. Malaysians are dependent on TNB, a monopoly company with no competition in the electrical market. This exclusive enables TNB to be the only one company in charge of making sure that customer is designed territories receive a consistent supply in electricity. The second one is exclusive right. TNB has exclusive right to operate and maintain the national grid, ensuring that it is the sole entity responsible for electricity transmission distribution in its design areas. Number 3 is regulatory oversight. The energy sector in Malaysia is regulated by the Energy Commission, which is known as Suruhanjaya Tenaga, which oversees TNB's activity to ensure fair practices and pricing within the monopoly. This regulatory process is in place to ensure the electricity prices remain reasonable and aligned with the public interest. It's important to note that tariff regulation may be periodically adjusted in response to economic condition and other relevant factors. Number 4 is tariff regulation. TNB's activity tariff are regulated by the government to prevent monopolistic pricing. The Energy Commission reviews and approves tariff adjustment to ensure they are reasonable and in the public interest. By overseeing tariff changes, The Energy Commission aims to strike a balance between a financial sustainable of TNB and affordability of electricity for consumers.
Sole Seller. Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) is a Malaysia electric utility company that operates as sole seller of electricity in Peninsular Malaysia. As a state-owned company, TNB holds a monopoly over the generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity and its designated service area. This means that TNB is the only authorized entity to provide electricity to consumers in Peninsular Malaysia, and there are no direct competitors in this market. TNB monopoly status grants it exclusive control over pricing and the overall electricity supply in the region. Like variable substitute goals. As we believe our energy transition plan will create value of our stakeholders, promote growth in the energy industry, and improve our customer experience through diverse products and services, TNB's aim to become a leading provider of sustainable energy solution is in line with this plan. We enable and support partner business organizations to successfully carry out plans and initiatives in order to guarantee the successful execution of this strategic result. The region's following areas will be the focus of our energy transition strategy: decrease coal capacity and increase the TNB portfolio of low carbon generation.
Legal barriers. The government prohibits competitors from entering the market. For example, gas and electric suppliers, cable television providers, the United States Postal Service and Amtrak are given exclusive rights to supply their products in the market. For example, Padi Beras Nasional Berhad or Benas has a monopoly to import rice. The government can formulate a legal framework or competition policy or antitrust act to curb and regulate monopolies to protect consumers' interests. This can be affected through price capping, limiting price increasing, regulation of mergers, breaking up monopolies through a removal of barriers of entry, investigation into cartels and unfair practice, punishing anti-competitive practice, and nationalization. Competition law with minimizing the number of exemptions from the law and backed by vigorous and strong enforcement of the law by an independent competition law authority, with the enforcing of the Competition Act 2010, including costs with appropriate and effective regulation. The Competition Commission and safeguard the process of free
economic scale. TNB's company expand the system for growth and development while maintaining the stability in the country's electricity supply. TNB has the ownership on scarce raw material for coal to generate electricity because this is the cheapest method to produce electricity in Malaysia.
We will deliver into a critical topic regarding the deliberate interference with TNB metering and supply system. It's important to understand the legal implication and concerns associated with such action. Let's get started. Electricity Supply Act 1990. Under the Electricity Supply Act 1990, any deliberate interference with TNB metering and supply system is considered an offence. This act is placed to ensure the integrity and reliability of the electricity supply system often may face financial penalties and in some cases imprisonment. Legal ramification deliberate is not taken lightly. Offenders may face severe consequences including financial penalties and potential imprisonment. It is critical for individuals and entities to comprehend the gravity of such action under the legal framework. And last, for the part of conclusion for TNB company, which is we use a monopoly system, Tenaga Nasional Berhad operates as a monopoly in the electricity market, meaning is the exclusive provider and seller of electricity in Peninsula Malaysia. The grants TNB exclusive control over the generation, transmissions and distribution of electricity. And second things, generation of electricity, TNB plays the pivotal role in the generation of electricity as the sole entity responsible for responsibility for power generation. TNB determine the energy mix, invest in power plants and ensure a consistent and renewable power supply for Peninsula Malaysia. Furthermore, transmission of electricity. TNB hold exclusive control over the transmissions of electricity. This involves the transportation of electricity from power plants to various distribution points across the region, ensuring an efficient, widespread distribution network. And lastly, distribution of electricity. TNB monopoly extend to the distribution of sole distribute. TNB manage the intricate network of power lines, substation and infrastructure to deliver electricity to home, business and industry throughout Peninsula Malaysia. That's all, and thank you.